Hey there, Clashers, and welcome back to another episode of Gaming with Willie. This is the third and final video of the Town Hall 7 trophy pushing series. Now, as you can see, I am at 2592 right now, so I am 8 trophies away from Masters League at the moment. In this video, I'm going to talk about some of the main points and things you want to look for when you are trophy pushing at this level for Town Hall 7, and let's go ahead and get into an attack here and get those last 8 trophies. Now, when you're searching up here, you're going to come across a lot of Town Hall 9s. And a lot of these Town Hall 9s are going to be pretty decent trophy offers. But my recommendation to you guys is be patient and keep searching. The Town Hall 9s are super risky and often not worth the risk. And you will find Town Hall 8s up here. I'm actually surprised that I'm finding so many Town Hall 9s right now. It's usually a lot more Town Hall 8s. And here we have one. Look, he's got an air defense upgrading. He's worth 18 trophies, which is more than enough. We're definitely going to hit this base. So let's get started. Start the funnel here. And take down this air defense. He should have turned his sweeper around while that last air defense is upgrading. It's not going to do him a whole lot of good facing that way. Let's go ahead and get these dragons in here. And the balloons to back them up. Looks like he's got some wizards coming out of the clan castle. Shouldn't be too much of an issue. Yeah, the wizards are down and that air defense is going down now. I'm going to wait and see where I need to put the king at. I did forget to check for corner builder huts. And I told you that's a bit of an issue I tend to have. Luckily, there aren't any on this one. Now, I'm not sure yet if I'm going to get the 3-star. Let's go ahead and put the king in over here. Those dragons are going to work their way to the outside over there. So we'll try and get those buildings out of the way. And there, they're starting to go outside already. I did not get the town halls, so that's a little concerning. I did get the 50% though. I'm not quite sure if that's going to be enough. No, that's only 6 trophies. I need to get the town hall down. I don't think I'm going to get the town hall on this one. Unless that archer tower goes down. Ah, just barely. That dragon is barely holding on, and he's going to clutch that town hall. While I was watching that, I did miss the king's ability, but that's alright. I'm going to get the 2-star on this base, and that will put us in the Masters League. And that dragon's going to take out this archer tower. He is also barely hanging on. He's going to get some of that elixir for me. There we go. Let these dragons finish up here. He's going to steal this poor guy's dark elixir that I don't even need. Because I can't hold it. Alright, we got the elixir. We got the 2 stars. Let's call that a win. There we go. Master 3. We got the Masters League. The max loot bonus here is 110,000 for elixir and gold. And if you're going to keep on pushing, that is really helpful for your dragon attacks. Especially considering all the Town Hall 8s up at this level. They're usually pushing with dark troops, so it's really easy to find those bases full of elixir. So the further up you go, the less trouble you're going to have with loot. And you can see that I did boost my barracks, but boosting your barracks isn't really necessary to get up here. I just needed to get it done faster so that I could get this video out for you guys. I did get the achievement. It's probably for reaching this league. Yep, League All-Star, 1,000 gems. Now, that's always nice. We'll claim that. Now that we did that attack, let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other replays and talk about some things you want to look for. And here we have a rushed Town Hall 9. Not only is it rushed, but it also has both expos set to ground, And it has the air defenses right out on the edge here. Now I'm going to try and get this level 3 air defense with my king. And then I'm going to knock down this one at the top with lightning spells, which leaves that one there and this one at the bottom. The dragons will go in at the bottom, and I'm going to hang on to my balloons to try and get that 4th air defense out of the way. There's pretty good loot on this base, and this was a good trophy offer. I've got that air defense at the top down, and the dragons are taking down this air defense here. We've got some giants coming out of the clan castle, and some skeleton traps have popped. Got just 2 dragons going off to the right here towards that air defense. I'm hanging on to the balloons until the air defense starts to fire. And I guess there are 3 dragons there. Sometimes it's hard to tell when they're right on top of each other. So that archer tower is going to go down. And that dragon, now there's just 1 dragon, it's going to get into range. So I dropped the balloons there. A big group of dragons on the left, they're working on those giants. A couple in the core. And this group of balloons is going to start going to work here. They get through all those defenses. And now the only thing threatening them is that wizard tower. And whatever traps happen to pop up. There's also a Tesla up here, but the dragons are going to get to it long before the balloons do. So, that being the case, the balloons, they're just going to keep on going. Like little Energizer bunnies. And at this point, I'm thinking to myself, I might actually get the 3 stars. Now that Tesla's going down. And after this cannon, the balloons will make their way over that wizard tower. And that's it for the defenses. I've got 2 balloons still left, just barely hanging on there. And I managed to pull off the 3-star. Not only did I get quite a bit of loot out of that, especially elixir, I managed to get quite a haul of trophies. 33, that's excellent for up here. It is super helpful if once a day you can use this 2-hour guard. It only costs 10 gems, and it's a great way to get way ahead in your trophies. I like to use that at a time when I know I can sit there and do a couple of raids anyway, back to back. I know it takes about 40 minutes or so for the dragons to finish training, but that is a super helpful tool when trophy pushing. Just once every 24 hours you can use your 2-hour guard, and you usually get some bushes and stuff, so it's not too hard to get the 10 gems. Another thing I want to mention is on defense. I'm sure you noticed that my base layout has changed quite drastically. And this is to hold off Town Hall 7 attackers. And by hold off, I mean keep them from getting the 3rd star. Because realistically, as Town Hall 7, you are not going to win defense at, well, basically anything over Gold 2. I can't remember the last defense I won. Not only that, but as you can see, some of these are pretty hefty trophy losses. These ones are quite old, 11 days ago. 33. I don't remember how many days ago I started pushing. These ones are getting closer, but minus 29, 36, 34. And you can see here and there I'm holding people to the 2-star. And especially this one here, 2-star 99%. And I'll show you why I get those. There's another 99% 2-star. The reason I get those on occasion is because this guy right here. I recommend picking one of your corners and sticking the hidden Tesla in it. Now I have builder huts in 2 other corners, but they usually don't see the hidden Tesla until it's too late. Because, well, it's hidden. Now I'm not going to show too many of these replays because they're all basically the same thing over and over again, and it's not real exciting. Here's one of the attacks I did not too long ago that got me 26 trophies, which is a huge trophy haul at this level. As you can see, all my other trophy wins have been 8, 12, there's a 23, which was really good. But it's usually in the teens, sometimes lower. And that one down there is a 4 trophy off Well, I got 4 trophies out of it. It was a 12 trophy offer. But let's check out this one here. Now, I like to exploit bases like this that have really easy layouts to hit with dragons. As you can see, he's got 2 air defenses right on the edge here. Even though you're going head-on into the low-level air sweeper, you still pick them off pretty early. And then this one down here, of course, can be hit by the lightning spells. I've got the king going down the side here. He decided to cut in and do some cleaning up on the inside before he gets taken out. But I got dragons and balloons moving down through the center and down along this bottom edge here. Let's speed that up quite a bit. There's nothing really to take down the dragons. All of the archer towers are relatively low level. That's another big help. The archer towers, when they're maxed out, that's usually when you don't get the 3-star on a Town Hall 8. Even if you get the air defenses down early, those max level archer towers for Town Hall 8 do quite a bit of damage. As you can see, again, I failed to hit the builder huts. I got this one on the top, but I didn't get any of the others. So I had to watch and wait as my dragons moseyed on through. It takes them quite a while to go around all of the corners. And it's frustrating when those huts hold you to a 2-star. Especially with a trophy offer like that. Now, another thing that I want to mention about trophy pushing, not only at this level, but at any level, is clan support. I have had to ask for a lot of troops, and I recommend requesting troops, both on offense and on defense. I know you're not going to win any defense, but there's always that little extra push that you get to keep your base from losing more than 2 stars. For example, I've had people dropping lots of giants, mainly the Town Hall 7s. They'll drop lots of giants, and I'll have wizards in the clan castle, and the wizards will come out and decimate the giants, and that's a huge help. I think I got 1 or 2 defenses like that, where the attacker only got away with 2-star. Now, I know some clans have various rules when it comes to how many troops you ask for. And I know some clans don't like it if you ask for a lot of troops, but don't donate a lot of troops. And what I would recommend if you need to donate troops is cook up hog riders. You can donate hog riders, and they're 5 housing space apiece, so they add up quite quickly. And while I'm thinking about it, I want to give a big shout out to Crimson Fog for all of the troops that they've given me throughout this trophy push. Now, I'm pretty much done with this account now. I'm going to get it up to Town Hall 8 and work on getting it upgraded so that I can use it in future videos, but it is probably going to be a month or so before those videos can be made, because I want to get max Valkyries and a few other things maxed out before I do anything with it. Now, that's basically it, guys. I do believe I have covered everything that there is to cover with Town Hall 7 trophy pushes. It's basically what you've seen me do up to Masters League, and of course, you can go past Masters League if you want to, and it's just more of the same thing until you hit Champions League. Now, the thing that changes in Champions League is when you lose your shield, instead of getting a 30-minute guard, you get a full hour of guard. And that'll help you get 2 attacks in before you go on defense after your shield breaks. And that's also super helpful. Like I said before, the Town Hall 9s are tempting, but unless they look like that first one that I hit, or have some sort of, terrible layout, or super rushed air defenses, you should just avoid them. And the higher you get, the less of those bad Town Hall 9s you're going to see. Up in Masters, especially Masters 2 and 1, you're going to see mainly max Town Hall 9s when you see Town Hall 9s. You're still going to see Town Hall 8s, and those are the bases I recommend that you hit. Of course, it's possible to see Town Hall 7s up here. It's just super unlikely, because I'm sure you've noticed, as soon as you go on defense with no guard or no shield, you're getting hit by somebody. And that's true for all the Town Hall 7s up here. People like the easy loot and the easy trophies, so as soon as you're off your guard, you're getting attacked. That's something else to keep in mind when you're getting defensive troops. You want to make sure that you have those as soon as your guard is up. If you have any questions about this, be sure to ask me down in the comments below. I'll make sure that I answer those. And if you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more Clash of Clans content from me, be sure to subscribe. Our war did end not too long ago, so I will be posting another video shortly, hopefully tonight as well, about that war recap. It was a pretty close war, and the attacks were great, so be sure to tune into that video too. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I will see you guys next time.